Thank you for joining us. This is Steve Brennan, Managing Partner at Select Financial Capital. I'm joined today with Zach Preminger and Jeff Chandler, also Managing Partners at Select Financial Capital. We're going to give a quick quarterly update on Washington Square, one of the syndications our company manages, and maybe a quick introduction to or some background on Washington Square. Jeff or Zach, could you kind of explain to our investors, those not familiar with Washington Square, a little bit about the property?
Sure. Washington Square is a property located in an office property with 76,000 square feet located in Miami, Florida. It's, the best way to describe it was a true value add opportunity that we had acquired in December 2019. We went through COVID and were able to perform pretty successfully, increasing occupancy to today right up around 89%. Including a bunch of capital improvements to the common areas, roof, HVAC, etc. It's been a pretty interesting ride with Washington Square, watching it come from where it was to where it is today.
I'd like to add to that too, that even though we're high 80s in terms of occupancy, we're still seeing a lot of very strong leasing activity in the market. And the Miami market is booming, is the way that I would describe it. And when we were originally projecting this in the $22 to $23.50 a square foot range, we're now seeing $27, $28 for our office space and over $31, $32 for our medical. So greatly exceeding the projections, both in terms of leasing velocity and in rates in this strong market in these buildings. And Washington Square is very well positioned in the market to attract and retain this tenancy. So it's been a very good investment for us.
Sure. So this was an office property investment in the Miami area, a value add pre-COVID, and we've actually been able to pretty much execute that value add strategy despite the lockdowns, despite COVID. Obviously, the target of Miami turned out to be a pretty good thinking in terms of what we've seen develop. And now we are at the point of potentially exiting the property. I know we're entertaining a buying offer and moving forward on executing on that. Any highlights you guys want to share in regards to just having executed this strategy and now moving towards the exit phase?
Sure. We are through due diligence and expecting to close over the next couple weeks. We actually contracted the property for sale at a price of $13.7 million, and we will get the final numbers out to assuming the close occurs here shortly. We'll get the final numbers out to investors, and so we can share the full success.
And I will just add a note here of amongst us, we're located in different regions, different areas. Jeff is the partner located in the Florida area, and just want to call you out, Jeff, for having actually spent a lot of time on site on that building, personally overseeing the value add strategy and making sure we got the most value we could out of every investment buck on that property. So thanks for all that hard work. Investors can look at their reporting that was recently distributed with financials, and we will of course be providing updates as we move to finalize this exit and begin distributing returns of capital, profits, and all funds to investors. If investors have any questions, they can reach out to us. Contact information is on the website. Investors receiving the quarterly reports, contact information is also on those quarterly reports. But we will be providing updates when we have it available on the final closing and the final numbers. Anything else, gentlemen, you would want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, look, thanks for the success story, but truthfully, it wasn't just me. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on the side of both Zach and I that we both put into this. So it was a combined effort. It definitely wasn't just me, but I do appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you for the humbleness there too. You're a good partner, Jeff.
I appreciate that.
And I'll throw in, we all also appreciate the trust investors gave to us in terms of entrusting us with their capital.